But time now for my shocking stat of the week. Hey, look, there's been a ton written about Brexit. And you know what? I'm proud of the fact that on Money Talks we successfully predicted the Brexit vote. But we saw it as part of a much bigger rejection of the government establishment. Now, I personally think that Brexit has a chance to be very positive for the UK. But on the short term, it's full of uncertainty, and it could be costly in terms of a flight of capital and businesses who are looking for more certainty, not sure how that relationship will work, so they may move to the European mainland, but we'll have to see. They have the British pound to act as a shock absorber. But you know what? Brexit also gives them the chance. This is why longer term, I think there's potential for this to be a positive move, because it gets to reject the EU monster big state interventionist model. And we'll see if they do it or not. Or maybe they'll just compound the problem. Now, the other problem is that, of course, the EU bureaucracy and rules are on top of the huge country-specific bureaucracy. But despite being fully aware of all of this, I was still shocked to see the summary by a group called Open Europe. That's a nonpartisan think tank based in both Brussels and London, of the degree to which EU regulations had penetrated the United Kingdom. Thanks to, by the way, to Dennis Scartman, who sent this to my attention. Listen to this. The UK was subject to 40,000 European Union legal acts, estimated cost about $47 billion a year, plus 15,000 court verdicts, subject to 62,000 international standards forced on the UK by the European Union. It sort of gives credence to the thought that actor Michael Caine expressed. He said in explaining why he voted to leave, that the vote wasn't about racism or immigrants, it was about freedom. It's interesting for me to see, though, how much of the political commentariat, the political establishment, doesn't understand the incredible burden that the EU's bureaucratic model places on the citizens of its member countries, and especially their economies. You have flatlining growth in several members for a good reason. High taxation, high regulation. And our commentariat didn't see it coming. But think about that. The UK was subject to 40,000 EU legal acts, 15,000 court verdicts, 62,000 international standards forced on them by the European Union. That is not a recipe for enhancing people's standard of living.